So, pretty interesting game, bit of a trough during the second quarter, and then it really came back to life. You must be pleased with how that looked overall.
Yeah, look, it was a genuine arm wrestle. It's what we expect when we play Geelong. It's, you've got two teams that are well structured defensively, and that's what the game becomes, especially with the conditions. It's a little bit slippery out there, so it became a genuine arm wrestle, and you're going to have to take your opportunities when you got them. And clearly, there were times in the game when both teams didn't take their opportunities, and there were times when they took them. But really pleased defensively with how we played. They're a high quality side, Geelong, in terms of how they move the ball, but defensively we were really sound.
Were you happy to get an arm wrestle with Geelong and play the game that way?
Oh, it's the way we play. There's not too many games that Melbourne play in that aren't an arm wrestle. We certainly value defence and contest to a high level, and we're chipping away at the way we work the ball on our offence, and it seems to be getting better. But when you play in Melbourne, that's generally what you get. We like to be involved in arm wrestles and make it really hard for the opposition. So we knew that was going to be important coming in against Geelong. They test you in all three phases, but that phase especially.
Speaking of your forward line, when the game was there to be won, they get ahead at three-quarter time, but just the way you looked forward of the ball in that last quarter, your thoughts on that one? That was, that looked a lot cleaner and just a lot more system.
Yeah, look, it's been evolving for a while. Greg Stafford's done a great job with our forwards, and they're still quite young in terms of Petty, Van Rooyen, Turner, and obviously you got Cozzy and Fritter as well. So they're evolving. Their understanding of each other's better. Our connection's slowly getting better, but they're moving in a way that's quite dynamic and hard to play against. So our efficiency is starting to improve and looking more dangerous. And that was against a really high quality, stable defence that Geelong have set against you.
There were 14 straight behinds during that middle period of the game. Were you concerned it was going to come back to bite you at all?
I think any quarter where you have some dominance and you kick 2 goals, 7, you worry. We've got lots of opportunities and we know the type of team that we're playing. And we gave up some goals from our forward 50 in transition. So that certainly plays on your mind a little bit. But we've spoken a lot as a club about staying present, staying in the now, and just going back to what we know and living in the moment. And that's what we did tonight. We got challenged heavily and we were able to respond, and that was really pleasing. I thought our leaders were brilliant on the night, and I'm really proud of them.
Speaking of your leaders, what's going through your mind when Max is on the ground in that third quarter? He's got the lower leg to the head in a ruck duel, and he's looking a bit grim there for a few seconds.
Yeah, look, he clearly he's a warrior, Max. He's copped a lot of treatment, but obviously you worry when your captain's down. So it's just great to see him get back up. He had an enormous influence in the game in terms of what we wanted to achieve, not only around the ball but in general play. So he's unbelievable leadership, and his captaincy is outstanding.
Was he in any did you have to look at him at three-quarter time?
No, he was fine.
He was fine.
Yeah.
Time as well after a hit in the second quarter. Is there any issue with his ribs, or is he all good?
No, he's all good as well. He's gets the odd stinger in his shoulder every now and then. He's had that for a few years now, and it's probably the first time it's popped up this year. But comes good after about a minute, he keeps telling me. So I'm happy to roll with that.